See, here's the thing. I don't care who you are, where you come from, or what kind of gamer you think you are. Right now, at this exact moment, is absolutely the greatest time in history to love video games. Period. Umbrella Fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the 8th, 9th, and 10th wonder of the world. This is, of course, the Umbrella Fight Podcast. The one, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about and love video games. There are no other podcasts, make no mistake about it. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Boom indeed, my friend. Well, welcome, of course, to the Umbrella Fight Podcast, the one and only podcast in the world that talks about video games. I am super glad you guys are here. I really appreciate you standing idly by while we figure stuff out. Somehow this is working now, and I'm not sure. This is like duct tape and bubble gum, I promise you. And that's okay with me. We're just going to fly and do our best. Anyway, before we get started on doing things the best, we're going to do one thing better than everybody else, and that is, of course, our collective quench. Make sure you have your receptacle with you, preferably filled with liquid of some kind. A cup or mug or glass, a tank or chalice or stein, a canteen, jug or flask, a vessel of any kind. Fill it with your favorite liquid. What am I drinking today? Dr. B. All right, lift them high, say it loud and proud. Umbrella Fight, our circle tight. We shine together in the night with laughter loud and spirits in sync. Raise up your glass, and now we drink.
We drink, brother.
Hail.
Cheers to that. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Well, I mentioned something about video games. I don't know if you guys heard.
Is that what this podcast is about?
That's turns out. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to our fallen comrade, John. He's not with us today. He's handling some personal business, but we salute him. Godspeed. Prayers, thoughts, and actions are with you. Call us if you need us, brother.
Much love, brother.
And we'll see you next time. And I'm really sad he's not here, Devin.
I know.
Because today is the 50th episode of the Umbrella Fight Podcast.
It is. It's the 50th.
I was going to put like a birthday animation on the screen and do some dumb stuff, but I simply ran out of time. And, I was watching Ant-Man for the first time.
Whoa, you haven't seen Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Hell?
So get this. This is fun. My wife's doing this thing she's already done, so she's doing it again because she's a mad woman.
Yeah.
She is watching every Marvel property, shows included, I believe, Marvel stuff in chronological order. That's the catch.
Whoa.
So the first one was Captain America, the first Avenger, and then so on and so forth in that fashion until there's enough Marvel movies to choke a camel.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's so many Marvel movies, dude.
It's crazy. But
she also
I will
doing
say,
the TV shows? Or just the
are you doing the TV shows too? Yes, TV shows are included.
What a champ.
Yeah, that's so what's great about this is that I like about 50%, 40 to 50% of Marvel properties. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know about y'all guys, but I'm a little burnt out on superheroes. However, it's virtually impossible to watch a Marvel movie and not like crack a smile once or twice at the very least, right?
I mean,
kind of know
it's classics, dude. It's good stuff. Like those heroes, they go way back. You know what I mean?
They do go way back. Yeah. And you know what I'm also realizing? I like early Marvel a lot more. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe like the directions that the stories were going or the heroes. I don't know.
Yeah.
When you have the frequency of release on those things is kind of nuts.
Yeah, it was super heavy.
Like, for a while. They dialed it back, it feels like.
Whoa, man. They had to. I don't think people were as interested anymore.
What's the next thing coming out? new Spider-Man.
Oh wow.
That's what
There
I'm
we go.
being told. I'm being told that the new Spider-Man is going to be a thing.
Mind blown.
Tom Holland, of course. Yeah, I mean, surprise.
No, he's a good Spider-Man.
Did you like those 3 Spider-Men?
What? Well, wait, how many actual Spider-Man are there?
Okay. There are 1, 2, 3 Tobey Maguire, 1, 2 Andrew Garfield, 1, 2, 3 Tom Holland. So
Yeah.
and then 1, 2 Spider-Verse. And there's a 4th Tom Holland on the way. So we're looking at 3 plus 2 plus 4 for Tom Holland.
Whoa.
So that's 9, and then 11 if you count the Spider-Verse, which I absolutely do. If you guys haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, it's monstrously good. Like
peak Spider-Man.
it freaking goes places, dude. And the animation's really cool too.
Yeah.
Speaking of animation, dang, that segue was going to be awesome. But I have nothing. Let's talk about what you've been playing video game style.
Speaking of animation, I've been playing more Minecraft.
Beautiful.
So maybe
That's as good a segue as any.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense. But I played a shit ton of Minecraft last night. And
heck yeah.
Well, okay.
This is your no death run, correct?
That is correct. There has been a
he
death.
says.
There has been a death.
There has been a death, which means 2 deaths.
No,
because you're tethered.
Well, right.
Oh.
I mean,
so if that's not the case, then the Ender Dragon is now dead.
Well,
or did you kill?
No, okay. The server's gone. Server deleted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, one of us died. It was me.
Somebody died, and it was you. Oh no,
Devin! And it was in the Ender fight.
I chastised
the Ender Dragon fight. I threw so hard.
How?
Let me walk you through this. First off,
okay,
we were having a really good run. Dude, there's some cool mechanics now that I did not know about. You can get a ghast, and you can put a saddle on the ghast. You can fly around on that motherfucker. And
isn't that
dude, like
the way that you said that is perfect. Yeah, no, you can.
It's
nuts, right?
It kind of is super slow, but hey, it works. And then we found out this new mechanic. I don't know if it's new. Someone probably already knows it, but someone certainly knows it. But you can leash chickens and then jump on the ghast and then fly the chickens back to your house. So we leashed like six chickens. And then I jumped back on the ghast and we flew that sucker like 10 minutes away. It was amazing because we didn't have any chickens around us. So we went and found.
So you needed to collect chickens.
We needed to collect chickens for the feathers so we get the arrows so that we could fight the Ender.
I understand completely now.
It was so convenient. I thought
the
that
things
was insane.
You could do in that game.
Yeah. And we didn't know that was going to work.
Nuts.
We were just like, hey, you want to try this? And so we tried it and it worked.
Hold on. Y'all accidentally figured this out? It wasn't something somebody looked up?
No. We were just like, hey, I wonder if you get on the gas, if it'll come like with us. Otherwise, I've got to walk them back. So like we went there with the intention of walking them back. And then.
So you just carried the leashed chickens on your person and then rode the ghast back.
Yeah, so if like you're
amazing
to a chicken with a leash, then you're good. They just stick with
you.
you.
Will horses come with you?
Yeah, see, I didn't do anything like that. I assume the chickens can do it because chickens can kind of fly. So
that's true. Like, they can get off the ground.
Right.
Cows can fall.
Yeah.
So in theory, could cows actually
fly?
Can cows fall? I'm thinking about them going down just a single block. So it would make sense. Of course, they have to walk some kind of weird terrain, but 2 blocks I think is too much for them. So maybe not.
Yeah, I assume that you could not do it with a cow, but we did not try that yet.
Homework, Devin.
Yeah, maybe. So okay, here's what happened, man. I'm so sad because the run was going so well. We full diamond out. We enchanted.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, like everything in our favor. We had melons for days.
So many melons.
We had chicken. We had healing splash potions. So how could this have gone wrong? How could this have gone wrong? Well, we also had a slow fall potion enabled.
Oh yeah.
Right. which
It's
is
a good one.
That's good because you have to climb up those towers, shoot the little deal, the protection thing or the healing thing is what it is. And I threw. So we get in there, we're so prepared, overly prepared. But
stacked.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's been a long time since I fought the Ender, and
he's not a joke.
Well, it's, it wasn't that. I just didn't know all the mechanics. So I went in.
He caught you with your pants down somehow.
I went in a little blind. My cousin gave me a little bit of like, hey, watch out for the fire. Hey, like.
Oh, thanks. We're going to see a dragon. Appreciate the advice.
Yeah, I mean, right. So, and I knew like the main objective. Hey, shoot the little things on the towers, and then you can kill the dragon. Don't look at any of the Endermen.
You guys weren't doing bed warfare?
What? What do you mean bed warfare?
Oh, y'all don't know this, but there's a strat. You should look it up. So, in that realm, what's it called? The end. The end, you cannot spawn there. As such, beds create a spawn point and therefore would break that rule. To get around this, when you try to use a bed in the end, it explodes like dynamite. So what you can do is build a bunch of beds and have a bunch of like healing protection potions. Wait till the Ender Dragon is down below, where he touches the ground. Set up a bunch of beds and blow them all up.
Oh my God.
So that's
they turned to bombs.
That is the current meta, if I'm not mistaken. That might even be old, but that was last I heard how the best way to handle that.
Man, that sounds so
speedrun
cheesy.
style. It's so cheesy. Oh my God. You really need to test out how much bed explosions do. How many beds will you need, and how many how much damage to you does a bed explosion do?
Right. Wow.
that rhymes.
Sounds like a riddle.
Yes. How much damage to you does a bed explosion do? It sounds honestly like the intro to an "Are You Afraid of the Dark" episode or something. Do you know what that is? Probably not.
No. Yeah. Why would you ask that? You don't know.
I don't know. Well, if you guys got Paramount Plus and like some Nickelodeon, check out "Are You Afraid of the Dark." It was basically an early '90s horror show for kids. Let me tell you, it was a little spoopy. Anyway, so you died. Pick the story back. I totally derailed your story. I appreciate you indulging my tangent.
Yes. So we get in there. I'm ill prepared in terms of knowledge of mechanics and like what to look out for from the attacks. Well, I say we were overly prepared, but realistically, we were kind of being rushed by our friends in Discord. They were like, "Oh my God, y'all are just sitting there like preparing forever. Oh my God, can y'all just go fight it?" And we're like, "Fine."
Excuse me?
They're like, "Content is dead." Like, "Oh my gosh, what are we watching?" Like,
content is dead. Yeah. Tell them to go kick rocks.
So we like start rushing to get everything done, and then we get in there, and then my cousin realizes he didn't bring any building blocks. So
that's not very kosher.
He couldn't do the towers, so he was kind of stuck just doing the ones from the ground. So he was like, "Okay,
takes forever, I bet."
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you do the towers that you have to build up to and then shoot or explode." And and I didn't even know that they exploded. Again, it's been way too long. So I start building up because that's what I was. He's like, "Hey, go build up, shoot the thing up at the top." So
that's what you were told to do.
That was what I was told to do. So I start going off to do that, and I start building up. Thank goodness I have the slow fall potion.
Yeah.
That was really cool. So I engage the slow fall potion. I start building up, and then about halfway through, the dragon comes and shoots me with a fireball, and I explode off of the tower and fall down to the ground. I didn't die because I had slow fall potion. I had diamond armor. Everything was okay.
In ship shape. Should be.
But okay, hey, look, he shot me once. He's probably not around me at the moment. Let me start building back up. Let me get back up there. So I start building back up. Immediately, he fires another fireball at me, and boom, blows me up. I get caught on fire. I fall down and I just die. It was it. Like that fast. This was the first tower I started climbing up. I had knocked like with the bow before I even got there. I had knocked 3 towers down, like sniped them on my way, and then I got to that tower, built up, died that way. That was it.
Dang, dude.
I was so mad. And then
I
my cousin
bet.
proceeds to finish and complete the boss.
Oh my God, what a jerk.
Okay, so we had made this rule, and since forth we have axed this rule because we feel it was not in the spirit of our world. We had a like when in combat, you're able to complete combat before the world ends. If one person dies. So once out of combat, world has to be deleted.
So given that rule, he was simply following along with, I'm in the combat with the Ender Dragon.
Correct. He's like, hey, he's just going to see if he could do it. And then we still, quote unquote, take the dub because, hey, we defeated the Ender. I may have died. The world gets deleted, but we did it, right? Game over. The world.
Or not.
But then we messaged later and we're like, yeah, that didn't count, right? And he's like, yeah, that didn't count. That didn't feel good. Like there was no,
you know what?
There was no spirit in that.
I love that you both came to that conclusion.
He messages me like out of the blue today, and he goes, "Okay, after thinking it over, that Ender Dragon Slay didn't count. It wasn't even hype." And I said, "Glad we're on the same page."
Absolutely, yeah, that's not hype, dude.
Yeah, not hype at all. I was so mad.
If you're gonna do something like that, you gotta crank that. Those are rookie numbers. You can crank them up.
That's right. No, and we could do that. And that's what I messed with. I said, look, we're more optimized than ever. We've got this thing down. We made it to the end. We essentially killed the Ender Dragon. We just didn't get the dub. So we're well equipped in terms of knowledge on the fastest path there. We can do this.
So okay, I have to ask now. And absolutely you can, I agree. Mm-hmm. What is your optimal path? Walk me through. Don't spend 40 minutes on it, but I mean, if you must. What does the optimal path for Devin and a partner look like in Minecraft?
Okay, so first main objective. Is
sorry, before you get started, question. Random seed?
Yeah, random seed.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So random seed, first objective has to be diamonds because that gives you obsidian. Obsidian gets you to the nether. Nether gets you to blaze rods. Blaze rods get you to ender pearls, or the ender
Eye of Ender.
Eye of Ender, and then the Eye of Ender gives you the end. So that's essentially all you technically have to complete in terms of optimization to make sure that we can beat the boss. I would say we had full diamond armor. I don't think that's entirely necessary. I think we could just go full like iron armor and we'd be probably fine.
Probably. Question about the finding of diamonds. They're pretty deep down, right? So you have to do some cave diving.
That's right. Okay. So the way that we found diamonds, I know there's a couple of different methodologies. There's go down to a certain, like, the problem is we're not using I don't know what it's called, but the F3 where you get the longitude, latitude,
no
depth.
Coordinates.
No coordinates. That's the verbiage. We're using no coordinates. So we're in a part of the reason for that is because it's I don't know. It just feels like cheating. It's just more information. Like, why is the compass in the game if you can use coordinates?
Yeah, if you could just use coordinates, why bother? No, I feel
so. Yeah, in a hardcore disable, we don't use that. Let's not F3. So then you have to gauge your depth somehow. If you're going to do like the method of going down, so you either count.
Yeah, that's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, you either count or you do like, or you just get into a cave and you can kind of tell like depth wise, things like that. Kind of vibed it.
Man, if there's one thing that game's good at, it's like changing the vibe as you go down, like ever so slightly things alter. And so you're down there and there's blue shit all over the floor and you're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah. So there's some methods, but that's it. Dig down, get your iron, get your diamonds, get to the nether, get your blaze rods, build a bow, build a bunch of arrows. Potions are nice. So if we could get potions, that would be good. and
Yeah.
then find the end.
Bow or crossbow?
Bow. We just did bow.
Bow. Okay. It's very Zelda of you.
Link. I'm
Yes.
just kidding.
You know what I meant.
I know. I'm just
You
messing with
jerk, man. You got
Yeah.
that. You popped that balloon real fast.
Yeah, it was.
Ah.
But that's optimal path. So
Do you enchant your arrows as well?
the only thing that we really did was spectral arrows, but that's just
Okay.
because it's like an easy way to get more arrows if you already have some of what is it? The what do you use for spectral arrows?
I can't remember that. That's too deep a lore for me.
I think it's glowstone. Yeah, it's glowstone.
Okay.
Use glowstone, put it with an arrow. It actually gives you more arrows. So
Oh, that's like
Yeah, like a
infinitely
multiplier.
generating multiplier.
yeah, I mean, if you
I mean,
don't
as much
have a lot of-
glowstone as you can find.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, but that's it. That's the game plan. I think we can go back and we can execute that pretty quickly. I'm
Yeah,
sure we'll
man.
have some like it won't be as seamless as it sounds, obviously, because you run into
I mean,
trouble.
it's a random seed, so I would expect there to be some kind of hiccups. After all, what is not a video game but a challenge?
That's right. That's right. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes,
Well, I'm
probably
rooting for
start
you,
that
man.
soon. We'll probably start that soon. I can imagine that will be executed this weekend.
Okay.
And we'll have stories
you
next week.
You should ping me. I'll pull it up and watch it in Discord and commentate your Minecraft speed run.
That is a good
Can I
idea.
do that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do that. Are you an evening Minecraft kind of guy, or are you like, I got something to do? It's daytime.
It's late. It's late. Are you talking about like time I play?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's late. Typically we're hit.
It's got to be dark like the caves.
That's right. The time that we end up playing is probably around like, I don't know. We'll do like a 9 o'clock to probably midnight or something like that.
That's a fair time frame, and I like that time frame. It's a good time frame, Devin.
Good time frame.
Good
Great time frame.
Absolutely. Okay, well, great. So Minecraft, not quite successful, but we're getting there.
We're close.
It's like that 99%. You can just taste it.
That's right. We can't stop now.
Can't stop, won't stop. Well, awesome. I'm glad the old Minecraft's getting the tires kicked a little bit. It's nice to hear that it's making its debut elsewhere rather than my house. That's basically all my kids play. Do a lot of mods and VR stuff and all that.
I don't know if I've ever modded Minecraft.
It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of wild. They had me doing. I have a video of it that I haven't uploaded. It was sheer chaos. They had me doing a 1 block challenge, wherein you mine the 1 block and the block spits out a random block.
Okay.
So you mine and mine and mine this 1 block, and maybe you get some dirt, maybe you get some grass, maybe you get some stone, maybe you get iron, whatever comes out of there, and then it upgrades and it gives you better stuff as you go along. So you are literally standing on 1 block and you have to mine it to get stuff. And then as you build the floor, that becomes your source of stuff. It sounds weird on paper, but when you're doing it, like the practice of it, it's super duper simple. It's just random block generation as spurred on by the player.
Once you place a block, can you break that block and reuse that block?
Of course. The blocks that come out of the spawn block are your blocks to take.
It's now your block. But the only way you can generate new blocks is by breaking the. Okay, got it.
Yep, absolutely. Break it down. It will also spit out randomly animals, which is really funny. Yes, it does spawn out enemies. Now that I'm thinking about it, we had some skellies and some arachnids. It's not going to spawn out like the warden or anything, but we definitely had
of
2. Yeah, right. That I know of. We had 2 skellies show up that were wither skellies, but I was able to hit them good enough off the platform because it wasn't that big. Dude, it was chaos. Like, I've never played Minecraft like that before. Minecraft for me is getting into a new world and literally like taking in the vista and like, oh yeah, we're back in here. And then slowly building my cabin. And I have a, pretty standard way of playing, but I guess Minecraft is all things to all people sometimes.
It is. Yeah, it's
role play servers, and they have whole servers that are like abandoned now, that just sit in perpetuity. I don't know who's hosting that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I don't know how they just forget about it. Maybe they're just paying for it, I guess, and it just keeps going.
I wonder if it's like hidden somewhere on some like major corporation's data network that they don't even know about, you know?
Just the IT guy hosted it on like
Yeah.
their
And the IT guy's still the same guy there. He just hasn't kept up
yeah.
with it, and it's just plugged into the network.
Oh
Yeah, that'd
man,
be great. I would love to hear about that.
that'd be so funny.
Exxon shuts down random server. Meanwhile, half the internet is on fire because their
Yeah,
Minecraft
yeah.
server went away. I did see an interesting YouTube video. Speaking of Minecraft, it kind of creeped me out. There is a guy who explores a Minecraft world that was created by someone who is now dead.
Whoa.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's like
That's very interesting.
interactive art exploring something like that, but like literally digging into somebody's psyche, because how you play Minecraft is very personal, you know?
Yeah.
What you choose to build and how it
it's
looks.
you.
It's you.
Because you could do anything.
Minecraft is a reflecting pool.
Whoa.
You heard it here first, folks. Yeah, I just thought that was an interesting notion. Like, what will be left when we get out of the simulation? Just our Minecraft worlds, friend. Which is why I close every show with call your mom, call your dad, call your family, call your friends, call your brother, sister, call your special people in your life, and tell them that you love them. Because one day, all that will be left of you is your Minecraft server. And even then, that's going to get shut down at some point.
That's so funny, dude.
I'm bound and determined to be depressing today.
No,
No, I kid.
It's funny.
But seriously, it is an interesting video, and I suggest everybody look it up. It's kind of eerie, so if that kind of stuff bothers you, maybe skip it. But yeah, lots of great content to explore Minecraft. It's one of those evergreen games that you can just explore for literally ever. The content seems endless.
Yeah.
Yep.
What have you been playing, dude?
Yep, there we go. Thank you very much. Teed me up nicely. Speaking of random things and seemingly endless content, I actually wrapped up another Doom map today. Yeah, good old Doom. There was a one that I played called Mancubian no, that's the author, Mancubian Candidate. And this map is called Sunset Paradise. It's a beach party. It's great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
They have like little sand castles that the bad guys are standing in front of, and you can knock them over and they'll get mad and you have to shoot them. There is an arcade game that you can get sucked into. There's all kinds of stuff at this Sunset Paradise Resort, and a lot of enemies too. 667 to be precise. It's a big
number.
Big enemy count. Yeah. And what's great about the end of that one is the arena spits out a bunch of enemies at you, but they give you an invulnerability sphere, and then at the end they kill all the enemies for you. So you're never really in danger, but it's a ultra chaotic fight. So it's a good little showstopper of a set piece there. So yeah, of course, I played Doom all the time. Can't get enough of it. It's my favorite game forever, I think, until they remake Bloodborne. Can we get a shout outs to Bloodborne in chat? Yeah. And then the other game that actually took up my time was Clover Pit. Have you played Clover Pit?
I don't think I've played Clover Pit.
Do you like Balatro?
Yeah. Clover Pit Balatro was good. Clover Pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already inside your head.
Yeah.
Clover Pit is Balatro with a slot machine. That's it.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about this game. Have you talked about this in the past?
Absolutely, I have.
Yeah. Okay. I remember you talking about this. This is like the
early podcast.
It's like all you do is just like gamble in this game, right?
So you spin the slot machine up to 7 times, and based on the money you get, you have tickets and money. You take the tickets and you buy trinkets. The trinkets alter your luck and how the slot machine behaves.
That's right.
And you just stack them, figure them out, and stack them up.
Yeah.
Synergize. That's the name of the game.
Wow.
Synergistic accomplishments abound in that game. There's some people that are like, man, I'm just now scratching the surface of strategies, right? Meta strategy, on which charms synergize well. Because I could pick out a few and I actually have a really good run going right now that's I'm well into the millions when my goal is still at $1 million. So I'm way ahead of the curve. That said, I can kind of see the horizon. You know what I mean? Like I can
like
see where
your optimization or
the diminishing returns are setting in hard on this
I
build.
see.
And I need to figure out a way to multiply my multiplier continuously. And I don't know how to do that, but I have a ticket generator, so I have some charms that bounce off of that number, and it all just kind of gels together to make really big amounts of dollars.
Big numbers.
Big number get big. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there is the evil 666 lurking around. It is Clover Pit. After all, it's a game where you're stuck in a room with a slot machine and some voice talking to you over this telephone. It's kind of creepy. PlayStation 1 graphics.
Yeah.
It actually looks incredible. And I love the cheeky humor of it all. It's really funny to me. That 666 will get rid of all of your money too. It's so frustrating. I died by the hand of the devil one time, and it was just like literally the last spin right before I was about to graduate to the next, section deadline.
Yeah.
And I got the dreaded 666 and all my money went away. And it was so I was like, it was rage quit time for sure. Alt F4 it immediately. Like, bye.
There's always a time in a game.
Dude. Yeah. Sometimes
Alt F4 is
it'll be the 50th death on a Doom map and the first game ending 666 on round 7 for Clover Pit. That's what the threshold is.
Yeah.
Speaking of thresholds, I watched a trailer a few times recently. Control 2. What's it called? Control Resonant. That's what it's called.
Huh?
Have you seen this thing?
Not really.
You should check it out. It's something else, man. We had some technical difficulties earlier, and I'm afraid to rock the boat, so I'm not going to put up any footage. But I urge everyone to check out the Control Resonant trailer. It's mind-bending. Like, think Alan Wake mind-bending. It kind of goes places. And we get to play as the brother this time. I really, really like Jesse Faden as a character. Dylan is an interesting character from the first one. And I'm interested to see where they take that story. Like, where could it possibly go from
I need
here?
to play the first one.
Yes, you do.
I have not played it, and I should.
Oh,
I own
man. You own it?
I own it. I haven't played it.
All right. I tell you what.
I'm throwing.
I'm by next week. Well, of course, focus on your Minecraft goal. I don't want you to get away from your accomplishment. You're gonna get it.
That's right.
But if you can stomach the install space, it's pretty large. However, it's underrated, like mega underrated, in my opinion. I think the combat is so good. People say it's a little like, I don't know what the term is, sluggish, but no, I disagree. Like, it feels weighty meaningfully, and I have a good time playing that game. On top of that, the story is so cool. I mean, just otherworldly kind of stuff that's right up my alley. Yeah. Control's sick. I'm really glad that it's on your radar and you don't have to like go out of your way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already there. I just need to play it. Just need to do it.
Have you ever seen Twin Peaks? You ever watch that?
No?
No? Oh, okay. It's an older TV show. It's similar vibes. Shady government organization, people disappearing, stuff like that.
Okay.
But then like add a layer of supernatural on top of everything. That's the vibe we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see it.
And it does a lot of really cool stuff. One of my favorite things is that there's a lot of storytelling you get from 1 to 2 pages at a time that you pick up. They're like details on strange objects that have specific properties. And so you'll find these like really bizarre, like diatribes on these objects that are enchanted somehow. Like that's actually how you get your Metroidvania style powers to get to the next areas and stuff, is that you bind yourself to these objects, whatever that means. And like there's a merry-go-round horse. You know what I'm talking about? Like you immediately picture an old merry-go-round horse.
Yeah.
And it zips around the room really fast. Well, when you bind yourself to that object, that's when Jessie can dash. She gets her dash move from that.
Oh.
So now this horse is inert, and she is now bound to that object of power. So you get like a double jump, and you could fly at some point. You encounter all kinds of things in that game, and mind bending is the best word for it. But I think that game's a 10 out of 10. I think it's super duper good. It deserves all the credit in the world for what they were going for.
Huge.
Yep. And then we're gonna get a sequel.
So I was gonna say, and then we get a sequel.
Hell yeah! And this time, we're not using a gun. We're using melee weapons. So that's different. It's very different.
Yeah, it looks insane. Like I'm looking at some of the footage here of it, and it looks nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I like Remedy. I like the work that they've done over the years. I think they consistently put out quality stuff. Say what you will about Alan Wake. Some folks, I don't love the more massively story driven. I do like Control because the combat feels good, and there's a sick story behind it. So like it's best of both worlds. But for Alan Wake, there's not a lot of combat. There's not a ton of combat anyway. And there's a lot of watching cutscenes and stuff. While the subject matter is good, not my favorite.
That one's like Alan Wake is like a horror, right? I haven't played that one.
Spoilers for Alan Wake. Are you going to play that one by chance?
I mean, if I do, it'd be way down the road.
You'll forget this. Anyway, so the objects of power that you bind yourself to, Alan Wake is a writer, and he his typewriter, I might be way off base, by the way. I've never played Alan Wake in full, but what I gather is the things he writes come to life is the issue.
Oh shit. Okay.
So the universes of Control and Alan Wake. Now this I can confirm. The universes of Control and Alan Wake are in fact the same universe. So all of the weird stuff that's happening to Alan Wake is but a small story in Jessie's world.
Interesting.
Because she works for the organization that investigates weird happenings like that.
Oh wow.
It's pretty sweet.
Holy
it's pretty
crap.
sweet. She's actually the director. I'm not going to spoil I could talk about that game for hours, dude.
No, like that's insane. Like that actually is pretty cool because all of those games are, well, I mean, Control and Alan Wake are very well known games, and for just how amazing they are. So that's, I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's good world building, and I'm nervous that this game is going to be the one that already breaks my computer because I want to turn everything up to ultra. They make really good looking games.
Yeah, they do.
My 3060 is cowering in the corner over there.
I mean, as long as you don't upgrade to like 4K or something like that, you'll probably be fine.
Now I don't know what you would even call this. It's 2160, I think, by 1080.
Yeah, so it's like a
21 by 9 widescreen.
Yeah, it's an ultra wide 1080p. That's what it is.
I'm not running anything mega crazy.
Which that, like, from a performance perspective is kind of in between like 2K resolution and by standard 16 by 9 standards 1080p and 1440p. It's like in between them.
Yep, and I like it. I like the widescreen of this monitor here. It's really nice. Yeah. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Control Resonance is going to look super duper good on it. That might be one of the games that gets me to cross the barrier. To dip my toe across the $70 barrier.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. Probably not. I'll wait.
I can't,
dude. I can't do it. I can't stomach it.
GTA is going to be the one, dude. Are you not going to get GTA?
Maybe $100, dude, because I'm not one to skimp on content. You know what I'm saying?
You'd go full hundo?
Would I go full hundo for that?
You don't have to. You can.
Exactly.
It had an $80.
I can vote with my wallet, but they're gonna get a massive influx of people buying that game. It's gonna be.
It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. So,
like, legitimately, the absolute biggest release of all time right now is GTA 6.
It will
And-
break every record in gaming ever.
Known to man, period. Their
Like-
servers, they better have like a 4x
Dude,
cluster spun
they-
up
They-
because their servers are going to take
Oh.
a shit.
I
Oh my
imagine they're gonna have like or probably a full data center just rented.
I absolutely would. I would have so much space. I would have stress tested the shit out of those servers. All right, we need to have
How
double
can
the
you
amount of servers that
even
we need
stress test that
just
That is
in case
insane.
some go out.
Oh,
Yeah, I have no idea. How would you stress test that? You'd probably do it by server and then leave some conservative room.
yeah. Scale it down, but
Or you push them to their limit to where the player doesn't know that the server's bogged down just because all of their stuff is being calculated client side except the important things.
Yeah.
Which way, Western man? Yeah, man, I don't know. I might get GTA 6. I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's not like they're going to run out of copies, right? I just pick one up on Steam and be done with it or whatever.
it's well, you're not gonna be able to do it on Steam, right? For the
Oh, is
first
it
year.
not? Oh, that's right. I'm not going to be able to play it. Well, I'm not going to buy it on my PlayStation, I don't think.
Okay. Well, then you'll end up waiting. It won't be the
Then
first.
I'll have to
thing.
wait. And that'll be okay with me, frankly. There's going to be plenty of content out there. I can check it out. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. I actually haven't even played through GTA 5. I know that the stories are bespoke. However, there's a lot of other game I can play because I really would prefer to have it on my PC, man. I don't know what they're thinking, not putting it out on the PC like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a kind of a tragedy
I
in a small way.
What do you think the point of that is? Is it to reduce the amount of cheating? Off rip? Will it make it just more like the threshold, the barrier to entry of cheating more difficult?
That is my first guess. My second guess is player count. Are they anticipating when Xbox and PlayStation come online that those user bases are going to bomb their servers like mad crazy?
Mm.
And they're keeping the PC people at bay so they can prepare for the second wave of PC players that jump on inevitably a year later.
Yeah, I guess it's like a staggered launch,
Yeah.
where you're not overwhelming your servers like day one. Like an MMO release is always a nightmare to get into because
I can't even imagine, dude. I bet it's insanity.
hundreds of thousands of people logging in all at the same time. It almost like doesn't matter what servers you have. You're going to get bottlenecked. Like there's going to be something that busts up and there's going to be queues. It's going to be bad. So maybe that's the reason because
Maybe.
it is quite literally the largest launch. So you're looking at how do you deal with the largest launch in the world of a video game?
I just realized I didn't share my screen with you and you didn't get to hear the theme song.
I opened it up on YouTube so I could hear it.
Well, I'm sorry to derail that thought, but yes, say that question again.
So it's less of a question, more of a statement, but it's their approach. I can only assume because it is the largest game launch in world history, like ever. It is the largest game release that will have ever happened in the world to date.
Question.
Yeah. So how do you then deal with that number? Because it's actually, they know no one will have ever done this size of a launch before in history.
How do you keep it from toppling over?
So right, exactly. It's kind of the question, but it's kind of what we're talking about. It's maybe it's the staggered approach. Maybe it's cut off a third of the player base, or maybe it's half of the player base, or maybe it's less. I don't know. But it reduces the player base to very predictable systems. Very
More predictable.
Yeah, more predictable systems. I guess it's fair enough to say.
I guess two things can be true at the same time, don't you think? It's got to be
way?
that they're like, well, you mentioned the cheating aspect.
Yeah.
PCs are notoriously easy to modify,
Right.
much easier than a console, obviously.
Yeah.
So would they simply be like, we need some more gray hat time to let the hackers try to break this, and then they'll already have plugged up all the holes so they don't ruin their, because I mean, imagine GTA 5, it has an economy, it
Yep.
has a stock market, it has things that they want to sell you as microtransaction. So I get it. You don't want people screwing up your economy and just having bajillions of dollars buying literally everything all the time. Kind of ruin the world a bit.
Yeah, I think I agree. Part of it has to be. I think it's probably less of the cheater thing. Probably more of the stability from more predictable endpoints, so less problematic like bugs. Because I mean, imagine you're going to be kind of using them as a like a beta test essentially. It's the soft launch of GTA. It's not going to be soft. It's going to be insane. But I guess what I'm getting at is the launch on the consoles. You only have so many hardware SKUs that you have to deal with, which means only so many firmwares and drivers and OSs that you have to deal with, versus PC Steam opens the floodgate to everything. Every piece of hardware, every type of bug, every patch of Windows, every patch of maybe even Linux, because someone's going to try to do it off the bat. Maybe even Mac. Maybe someone's going to try to run it on their MacBook Pro.
Absolutely.
Who knows? And it just opens the wheel of that cyberpunk release of, hey, this game is just completely unplayable and broken. We don't even want it. We need refunds. And then you have this negative thing on the largest game launch in the entire world. I think it's probably more that than maybe anything else. The only other contender that is right there is capacity.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. I think that because Rockstar has delayed the game so much and really signaled to the players, hey, we need this thing to be quality. You need this thing to be quality. So we're going to push you back another 6 months. They did that thrice. Was it?
I have no idea. Was it that many times?
I lost track. Like, oh, surprise, GTA got pushed back again. It wasn't a shock at some point. But nevertheless, I am always twice. That's not too bad, I suppose. But I'm always of the opinion, if you love it, let it cook.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll wait. We'll wait for a good game.
Yeah, I agree.
We've been saying that since day one. We just want to play fun games, man. That's it. It's not that hard.
That's all we want to do.
And I don't want to play a broken game. I don't want to play something too short. I don't want to play something too long. I don't want to play something boring. So GTA 6 needs to bring everything to the table.
Yeah. I think they will.
They're going to. I think
they will. Yeah, if anyone does it, it's Rockstar, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
It's in the name.
It's in the name. They're rock stars. I wish they would go back and remake State of Emergency, though. I'm going to shout that from the mountaintops until they do it.
I think they'll do it.
I realize they're probably not going to, but that's okay.
Reality.
Yep.
At least you keep it real, brother.
Hey, man, a man can dream. Can he not?
You gotta dream, bro.
I dream big too. I want to see State of Emergency, like the chaotic, insane arcade style beat 'em up action that it was. I want to see it exactly like that with updated modern graphics. That would be a lot of fun.
Man, to be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get an Ocarina of Time remake. So
here we are.
I mean, of course I wanted that, but I genuinely didn't think I was gonna get it. So that's pretty cool. Hey, so there's hope.
There's always hope.
There's always hope.
It's like we said at the beginning of the show in the theme song. Now is the greatest time to be into video games. Like specifically right now, because of the GTA 6 release, even if you're not going to play it, even if that's not your bag, you still get to be alive during this wild portion of video game history.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We got Borderlands 4 before we got GTA 6.
Gross.
We still didn't need Borderlands 4. We don't need that. I would have never mind. Randy Pitchford, you suck, dude. But yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody says about it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how many mixed opinions there are. Because with a game that big, there's going to be the Glazers, then there's going to be the negative Nancys,
Always.
then there's going to be the folks that post endless content of like, notice this, oh my god, if you stand on the sidewalk, his toes curl up on his shoe. That's a thing, by the way, in GTA 5. If you stand on the sidewalk, your character's feet bend.
Oh,
Somebody found that out and thought that was cool.
like if you're barefoot, like you can see the person's foot like go over the curb.
Well, I mean, if you have shoes either, but they don't just like stand straight. You know how some games are just flat. They're just like Minecraft standing on the edge.
I see what you're saying. So it's
foot,
in a
like,
realistic
goes with
way.
In a realistic way, along with the terrain.
Got it. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty good.
it's great. Stuff like that is a lot of fun. GTA 5 has a mechanic in which you walk into, say, the ocean. You only get wet on your shorts or shirt up to the point that you were in the water, and then it slowly dries out over time.
See, like those types of details in games are cool. And I think that's kind of where it ends. It's novel.
That's
It doesn't really matter. I will say I love it. That's cool. But I understand why most games don't have that level of detail because most people aren't looking at that. Most people won't even notice. They just want to play the game fun. So it's cool when it's there, but yeah, maybe
I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on that.
Yeah.
But I will say, I feel like the only company that could pull something off like that and know that they're going to get their money's worth, their time's worth, is Rockstar.
They can get away with anything.
Yeah.
I mean, GTA 5 being probably the biggest moneymaker in any game already. They're going to come out with their sequel that is more hyped than ever. Man, sky is the limit for them. They will bring home their bag and then some.
I wonder how this is going to affect the GTA Online community. Will it fracture the 6s and 5s? Will some people be like, no, man, I've got my 5 thing going on and like die along with their servers?
No shot.
You don't think so? They're all migrating, huh?
Dude. No, if you're that big of a GTA fan, you're leaving 5 for 6.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
You're gonna leave it.
If at the very least, like let's say you're a Twitch streamer and your RP server is very important, that's like your content. Would you, if you were a streamer and that was your content, would you start over on GTA 6 and bring your audience with you? Or would you say, hey guys, we're going to test this out, see what it looks like, and then if it sucks, go back to 5?
You can't be a GTA content creator and not move to GTA 6. I think that would kill your channel.
it's a thought exercise. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're good.
You're right. You're 100% right though.
Yeah, your audience would be so pissed and being like, why the hell
are you still playing 5?
Yeah, GTA
6 came out yesterday, right?
Yeah.
6 hours ago. Go get it.
Yeah, if you do anything with GTA at all and day 1 you don't have a video out, you're not a GTA content creator.
There's already videos out. People like, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff.
I'm sure there's some stuff out there already.
There's some like pre-production or like pre-release gameplay out there and things like that. Not like a ton, but yeah, there's some random leaks out there.
Speaking of GTA 5, actually, I was watching some Better Call Saul recaps. One of the latest ones. The guy who plays Trevor's voice from GTA 5, he's in Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, is he Breaking Bad? I can't remember if he's in Breaking Bad now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, definitely in Better Call Saul, and he looks a lot like Trevor too. It's kind of crazy.
Hmm.
Kind
What
of
a-
modeled
what
that psycho after that dude.
Yeah, iconic.
He's like the face of GTA 5, you know?
He
It's
is.
like I like Franklin and I like Michael, but Trevor is such a wild card, you know?
The personality alone is huge.
Huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge.
There's some other great video game characters that have huge personalities. One of which is the bad guys, the main main antagonists for Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4. Far Cry 3 is played by another Better Call Saul veteran. I can't remember what. Oh, never mind. She might be sleeping. Michael Mando, I think is his name.
Okay.
And he plays Vass. He's like the head of this tribe that's on the island that you crash land on, and he's scary. He's really scary.
Mm.
And there's of course Troy Baker, who is famously the voice of Joel from The Last of Us. He plays the antagonist in Far Cry 4, who is a man by the name of Pagan Min, and he wears a purple suit, and it's awesome. But he's like a complete psychopath, like really sheer insanity, but also really
Purple suit is
refined
so
and-
dope.
dude. Right? It looks good, doesn't it?
I wish I could do it.
Right? I don't think I could pull off a purple suit.
No, I couldn't do it.
Not the way he does.
No.
I don't have the pure charisma energy that Pagan Min carries with him.
Yeah.
And before I leave off on those cool bad guys, I do want to point out that Pagan Min's story is really funny because you're having dinner with him in the beginning and he says, "Okay, give me 10 minutes. I'll be right back." If you wait 10 minutes, he does in fact come back and he puts you on the helicopter and you leave the island, and that is the end of the game. You can speed run that game in 15 minutes.
That's so ridiculous.
Canon ending. Didn't even do anything. All right.
I just sat there. Wait, so if you like accidentally just AFK'd right there, you come back and your game's just over?
Yep. Credits are rolling and you're going, what the heck did I
Wait,
do?
what? It's like game over.
It's really funny. No, but you do have to follow him to get into the helicopter. So like there's some input that's required for you to complete it. So that would be really funny though.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You,
I
like
wonder if
walk
there's-
away.
Oh yeah, oops. Well, I was enjoying some shrimp and now I'm on a
Yeah.
plane.
Whoops.
I wonder what the Far Cry 4 speed run. We're having an ADD conversation today, and I hope
That's
that's
good.
okay.
That's totally
Yeah,
fine with
so
me.
let's look for Far Cry 4 speed run on speedrun.com. I'm so curious. It looks like, well, there's standard any percent, which is, can use any kind of glitches you want. Standard any percent looks like 3 hours and 19 minutes.
Dang.
So there's a lot of content even at any percent.
Right.
And I don't see one that is. See, there's cutscenes, non-alternative, alternative ending. It's 25 minutes. There you go. Number one run is 25 minutes 2 seconds. Yeah, so that is the alternative ending. That's how quickly you can get that done.
It's insane.
I love people that break apart those video games. It's a lot of fun to see how they choose to manipulate it and what they can get away with.
They're just playing a different game.
Yeah, they're like looking into the Matrix. It's kind of sick.
It's like they're not sheep. They said I'll
Yeah,
pick the game however I want.
They can think for themselves. They're the lions. They don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. Eh.
The spoon
No,
is
but-
the spoon is not real to them.
Oh yeah, no, the spoon is not even there. There is no spoon.
There is no spoon.
Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. I've been playing some Doom and playing some Clover Pit. I want to dive into Mina the Hollower. That I'm getting the Zelda itch, and I haven't played a Zelda like in a while. And I accidentally played 3 hours of Mina the Hollower. So after I do some Doom videos, I've got a new one that I'm supposed to release tomorrow. We'll see if it gets edited.
Man, those games that you just like pick up and then you go, "Oh crap, I
Yep.
played this for like hours."
I didn't mean to.
I love that, dude.
Yep. I'll tell you what, one of my favorites is a Sunday afternoon Minecraft sesh where nobody else is like, you don't have anything to do, nothing's going on. You get on at like 10 a.m. and you
Mhm.
just play Minecraft for like 10 hours.
Whoa.
And you can just escape for a little while.
Hmm.
Long while. But yeah,
Hmm.
I enjoy getting sucked into that sort of thing.
Yeah. Wow. Sunday morning Minecraft. It just has
Oh,
like a way of rolling off the tongue, huh?
Yeah, it's pleasant sounding, like
Sunday
in
morning
name even.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing Saturday morning Minecraft, me and Everett for a little while. We'll probably we need to hop back on that. It was a lot of fun.
And the game that I found myself this a while back, that did that to me was Fable, the first Fable.
Oh yeah, you went through the story
It was like,
with us a couple episodes ago.
yeah, like man, that was one weekend. I played that one weekend.
Oh my god, that's
I
amazing.
I beat that game in like 48 hours, and
Oh my
it wasn't a
goodness.
short. Here, I can tell you how long I spent on it because that was the only time I opened that game.
We're pulling up to playtime, folks.
Let's take a gander.
Let's take a
is
gazander.
17 hours I played that game over a weekend. I played a Friday night, a Saturday, and a Sunday. And I put
Oh my god.
17 hours, dude. I played
That
the
was
shit out of that
Was
game.
that 2 days? 2 days or 3, you said?
Well, so technically 3 because it would be a Friday night, a Saturday, and a Sunday.
Okay. But still, that's a lot of hours.
That is a lot of gaming, dude.
That's a
And
good
I
game.
didn't want to stop playing it, dude.
I have to
It
know what
was-
happens next.
Man, it wasn't, I mean, the story was a lot of
Fine.
it was good. Well, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's actually not super I mean, there was some good moments in there. But there was something about the world that was intriguing. There's something about the character customization that was intriguing. They had these challenges for each of the missions that you did that you could kind of just scale the difficulty however you wanted to some degree, and get bonuses and rewards for doing that in the game.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
dude, I don't know. You just got to create your own character, and it was fairly linear to some degree. There was definitely some side quests that you could do, but the linear gameplay was really good. I think we've talked about this in the past, on past, like recently, talking about how the open world games have become just so much lately.
Oh,
where
yeah.
man, it's like every game you open up and you can do anything. Well, I don't want to always just do anything. I want to play like through a story that you're telling me.
Yeah.
And it like tell me where to
100%.
go.
Too much Matt Barf everywhere.
Yeah, settle down. And okay, that or if you want a linear game, it's like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like puzzle games are not always the mood because sometimes I just want to turn my brain off, fight some people, and go through it. Like Elden Ring, I see Elden Ring on your screen. It's like Elden Ring is amazing, and it's like it's one of those games where there's so many things you can do. You almost get like this. I've said it in the past. Analysis paralysis. It's like you get paralyzed because you have so many options in front of you that you're like, I don't know what the next step should be for the way that I want to play this game right now. Where
Absolutely.
Fable, it just kept me going. I just always knew what the next step was. There was no questions. I just did it. So I could just keep doing that. I could keep going to the next checkbox.
Just
And
keep
it did that
checking the
to me for an
boxes off.
entire weekend. Like it just pulled me in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like a game that spurs you on naturally with like, okay, well, I can see where this is going next. I'm probably gonna have to do this, and then you're right. Ah, man, that's the way to go. Like giving me an options list of like 19 things to do, that's too much.
It's a
I
lot.
need like two things. I need you to give me one option and option number two, and put optional next to one of them that you don't want me to do first, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe I do that first. I don't know. Are you an optional, like, okay, you come to a fork in the road. Right? You can see the town. You're obviously headed to the town. Left, there's a cave. The town is where your next objective is. Are you the sort of person that's like, let me see what the objective says? Or are you like, can't go there. That's too much progression. I need to see what's in this cave.
Okay, I can't answer that straightforward. I would say this. Previously, I would go to the cave. But what I found is the previous Devin that would go to the cave then would get so distracted doing those things that I never completed your video game.
The man is maturing, is what I'm hearing.
It's not beeline main story, but I have to make sure that is number one priority, and I keep crushing through a main story quest. Otherwise, I will lose myself trying to do all of the other things, and then whenever I come back, I forget where I'm at in the story, and then it just doesn't feel right, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and then I don't end up playing it, and then I'll come back weeks later. It's what happens in The Witcher for me. There's so many side quests that you can do that are really cool. All of them impactful, all of them super, super awesome. And then you realize you haven't progressed in the main story for who knows how long.
Yeah.
And then you forget to play.
It's like playing through all that stuff and you're learning all these cool, badass things. And then you come back to the main story and it's like, shall we learn how to swing your sword? And you're like, well, I've been doing that for 19 hours so far.
Yeah.
It does create a sense of incongruity in the story that is jarring.
I think that's
you're
why
right.
I am maybe more excited now when it comes to single player games to have some strong linear gameplay. I think strong linear gameplay is very good.
I agree.
Fun. And it doesn't mean you have to do, like olden days where it was literally a linear path, meaning like invisible walls.
Other options.
Yeah, you have to go this way. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you have to funnel me through the game, but like the main objective should be the main objective, and that should be some of the stuff that matters the most. And yeah, I mean, like Fable as an example, you could buy a house, you could customize your character, you could spend time wooing a woman and marry her, and there was benefits to all of those things. Buying a house, you could become a landlord, you could rent it out. Having a wife, you could I think she helped make money and collect things for you, and it was like it's beneficial.
Sick.
It was purpose. But like it really wasn't game changing. Like it was just kind of a little side quest thing that you could do.
Yeah.
And it didn't take a ton of time. It just like, okay, you could do that, and then boom, you've done it. Good job. But then the main story just kept chipping at you. So
yeah, that's good. You know what I found to be a pretty good open world game as far as story goes? There's a lot of story in this one, actually. I played through Hogwarts Legacy.
Right.
That is a pretty massive world. However, it's not so massive that you're like, I got to run 45 minutes this way. Like the fast travel's good.
Skyrim.
It's not Skyrim. It's so fun to play that game that you're kind of like, when you're exploring in that game, you feel like you're about to stumble across something magical. You know what I mean? Like it's really well put together. Being an open world game, it would have been susceptible to that. But for some reason, I kept getting like pulled along. I was like, I got to keep playing this thing. I got to see where this is going. That, and if I quit playing the main story and didn't get a resolution on the screen, my wife would kill me. So there's that.
Yeah, that always helps.
Yeah, it's a good one. It is pushing the boundaries of where I like my open world games these days. But it did keep me coming back as far as like, oh, I need to get this story objective thing done. You could do some side quests, but really the story was compelling enough to want me to keep going too. That's the other half of the equation. Like your story's got to be good.
Have you played Baldur's Gate?
I have not.
Neither.
John swears by it.
Yeah, Macy is playing Baldur's Gate right now with a few
3?
people. Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if she's playing old school Baldur's Gate, that's pretty rocking.
Yeah, that's intense. No, it's Baldur's Gate 3. She's playing it with 3 other people, maybe. Yeah,
Sweet.
3 other people.
I didn't know it was multiplayer.
Oh yeah, you can play up to 4 total people in a campaign, and you can play
That's kind of awesome.
campaign together. Super cool.
I love that.
Very, very different game than she's ever played before.
Sure.
Big learning curve. She was like a little stressed out about it, but because she's like, this is so much like controls. Oh my god! And but yeah, I feel like Baldur's Gate, from what I can tell, I mean, it can be there's some ambiguity on how you play it, but I think there's kind of a linear story to some degree.
Sure.
I'll be interested to see how that one turns out because, man, with the group of people that she's playing, they were talking about they've beat the game like 3 or 4 times over.
Oh yeah, people who love Baldur's Gate 3 love Baldur's Gate 3.
It's insane. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, when that one came out, it made a splash in the fantasy community because all of their other games suck. There's just been a glut of, from what I understand, in the RPG community in particular, there's been a glut of games that are properties that you love that come out with dog shit entries. What's the one? Veilguard, Dragon something, Veilguard. Well, Veilguard's the undertitle for it. Just Google it.
Yeah.
And that one came out and people think it is poo-poo. Big poo-poo, in fact. So when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, they were like, oh, a quality RPG. How about that?
Oh, it's the Dragon Age.
Dragon Age. There it is. I knew it was Dragon something.
Yep.
I clearly don't play RPGs. Actually, for me, the sweet spot for linear versus non-linear is the Dark Souls formula.
Yeah.
It's very much linear, but when you discover something like a path that you didn't know was there, that's my favorite feeling and exploration. It's like, ooh.
Dark Souls is one of those, for me, that is intimidating, and because like you said, it is linear, but when you get into those games and you don't know what's going on, they're a rough path forward. It is trailblazing everything. It's not like there's no clear there's not like a clear direction necessarily. It's always blaze your own trail, but there is a trail that you need to go through.
It's more like a dotted line.
Yeah.
And the dots are really, really far apart.
Yeah, they're faded. You can barely see them.
Yeah. It's definitely that.
And when you follow that line, you also get jumped by a random enemy and they kill you, and then you have
a new game starts with 8 random enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you make it that far, then you're expecting the random 8 enemies. So
you're good. You know what you're here for. That's what Dark Souls would say. If Dark Souls was a person, it would say, I know what you want. Chill.
True.
But I think the branches of that game are about my sweet spot. Yeah. I could go up or down, take some more choice here and there. You know what's really good is Deus Ex from 2000. That presents you with like a sandbox of something to do, and there's multiple paths for success. So that's one way that a game that is linear can feel flexible and malleable to the player's contentment.
Yeah.
Like you could hack your way in there, you could go in guns blazing, or you could snipe everybody out and then go in, just walk in the front door. Like there's a million ways to slice it. And I really like a game that presents a level of choice that isn't overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's not overwhelming, as long as there's because then you get into that realm of it's open world. You do anything and everything, and then you become too many things.
Yeah.
and it's overwhelming, and I just want to play the game. It's why, like, I don't know. It's like you said earlier, when you go play Minecraft, you kind of play it the same way. There's kind of like this routine of those, and I do the same thing with
The groove.
like Valheim too. Like I'll do the same thing, and
Mhm.
there's more so of a linear path when it comes to Valheim. There's an order of operations, but and same thing with Minecraft to some degree, but there's also so many other things that you could do. But it seems that I always gravitate to one particular way of playing. Same with my wife. She will do the same thing in Valheim. She, oh my god, loves to go sailing in Valheim. It's like
Oh, really?
it's like her favorite thing to do.
That's so
If she gets in
funny.
Valheim, she gets on a boat and she sails. She can do it for hours, dude. She will go and just like explore the entire map.
That's great. I
And-
mean, what's great about that is that you could just do that. You could just do stuff.
No, 100%. It's open world. You can do whatever you want.
True.
But people have their niches, right? Like you go find that niche and you do that thing. And like that's the beauty of those. But I don't know, there's like when it comes to like a story game, something that's heavily story driven or something needs to happen in the game, right? And
Yeah.
it needs to push you to that to be able to progress things. So when you have this like a game like this is not well, this is I guess technically hate on Skyrim, but it's like Skyrim has a really cool story, but you're presented with so many options that you can just miss the story.
You really can. Like when you start going into the towns and you run into some drunkard in the bar who's like, "Oh, you look like a warrior. Come with me and we'll talk to my jarl." And like then you go do stuff.
Yep.
Turns out
Yep.
that's a side quest.
Yep, not important. You didn't have
6
to do
quests later, like, why am I in this dungeon and it's really hard? And like, oh,
that. Yes,
there was 28 quests between what I'm doing because I happen to wander off in the northwestern direction instead of where the map marker says.
And I think that's where you can miss the mark. And to be fair to Skyrim, that was released in like what 2012. So
Sure.
I mean, that was before.
But that's what those people want.
Yeah. That 2012. Well, in 2012, that was like it wasn't the first of these games, but it obviously because there was several other big open worlds, but that style of game wasn't overdone at that point. It was still a
True.
niche genre. Skyrim maybe opened the door to it. Minecraft maybe opened the door to it, to these like big worlds, you know, around that 2012, 2010 spot.
Oh yeah.
And then it was just used and abused. It's kind of like survival crafts right now, just in general.
Oh my god, if I have to see another game that's a survival craft, I'm gonna cry.
Dude, kill me now. Like I'm done
So
with it.
goddamn many.
I'm done with it.
I have one called what do I have? The Woods. Have you seen The Woods?
Yeah, I've seen The Woods.
The Woods is great. It's like
Man,
trash, but
there's
in a
so
good way. It's
many.
polished
Yeah.
trash. Yeah,
No,
there's so
no.
many.
It's and this thing is, survival crafts are they're really good games. Most of them,
yeah.
if you go buy like almost any of those survival craft games, they're all pretty good.
Yeah, it's true. It's so funny. Like, even though it's quote unquote slop,
Yes,
it's not not fun.
They have
you
the
know?
formula down, but that's the problem. Is there's a formula and they're just using it.
Yeah.
And
it might as well be the same
yeah,
game in a
and-
lot of
and-
cases.
and it's like they've done that, and that bled into, or it came from the excitement of open world. You can do anything, sandbox. And when you're put into a survival craft game that morphed from that, and then that's abused, it's like, man, I don't know. You come full circle back to, okay, I want to see that mountain and I don't want to go to it.
That's a cool mountain. I bet it looks great up close.
Yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, I want to keep on this path that makes sense instead of going to that mountain.
Yeah, and that brings me back to why I like Dark Souls 3 a lot. Because Dark Souls 3 does a really good job of showing you cool places that
Yeah.
you were or are going to be. So when
Right.
you're like looking in the distance, when you're looking at the city of Irithyll in the distance, oh man, it's beautiful. And you are
Yeah.
going to go there. but it's not like if you want to go there, you can go there. Like, no,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to go there, motherfucker, and you're going to fight these things, and they're probably going to kill you.
Mm.
You died.
You know, you're right. I think the Souls games, they do a fantastic job at presenting the world to you in a way that intrigues you to make you want to go to that area, but you can't go there yet. You're making your way to it.
Yep.
So it's like this moment of, whoa, that is a cool place. There's no way for me to get to it, so you just continue the game, and then all of a sudden you're there. You're like,
Yep.
oh when did that happen? When did I get so close to that area? Like, I remember that happening to me in oh, man, what is it? It's Dark Soul, the first Dark Souls. There's like a damn dude, it's been way too long since I played that game. I don't
Been a
know.
hot minute.
I can't remember, but like there's moments like that in every Souls game that I've seen so far. You have that moment of like, oh wow, look at that thing off in the distance, and then you just like keep trailing through like a tunnel or something, and then you pop out of this tunnel and you're like, oh, I'm at that place now.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like
been
a little
2
mole
hours.
going through the ground,
Yeah.
and then
It's been like 2 hours and I've been fighting through hell, and then you pop out and you're like, wow, I finally got here.
yeah, it's pretty dope.
They do a great job at that.
I totally get the enjoyment from, like, say, a big giant open world, but I also, I don't know. There's room for everything. It's just, I think in the zeitgeist right now, there's too much world, and so that's where my pendulum is swinging, is going back to a little more linear kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's not complete hate on the
Yeah,
open world.
I guess that's what I'm trying to get
Yeah.
at. I'm not hating on it.
Yeah,
I just don't have the energy for it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the appetite for it was quenched, right? Like
Yep.
I've played the game, and I think that's my point. Is I've played the game, I've played the open world game, I've played it a lot, and now I think I'm ready for the linear paths to be what I play now. That's the genre that I'm excited about. So maybe maybe it's time that I start seeking those things. Dragon's Dogma was another one that was actually another good example of one of those where there was not too many side quests. There were some side quests that you could do, but I don't think it was an overwhelming amount. And there was definitely incentive to stay on the main story to
Sure.
kind of keep progressing that main story, which I still haven't completed. I need to beat that game. I was so damn close to beating it, and now I feel like I have to restart it because it's almost probably been a year.
Don't do that. Just try and jump back in. You can figure it out. Figure it out. I bet you can do it.
I could probably do it.
Especially with how close to the end you are. You could.
My build was
guys
also
are
pretty
stuff.
simple. It wasn't like a complex build, so
That's good.
I could probably do it. You're
You
right.
just need to Hulk smash the boss and be done with it.
Yeah, just kill him.
Well, when you get around to playing that and you finish it, let me know. I was thinking about Dragon's Dogma. I looked at those games the other day. How non-linear would you say it was? Was it pretty straightforward, like it's driving the story most of the time? I'm kind of curious about those games because I've never really played them.
Okay, so well, I can't speak on the first one. I haven't actually played the first one. So
That's really funny.
I was told that you didn't really need to play the first one to play the second one, so just jump into it and play the second one.
Sick.
So I jumped in, played the second one. Second one is open world. You can go pretty much anywhere you want.
To the mountain.
Yeah, you can go to the mountain, you can do the thing. But you're probably not going to want to.
Mhm.
The only thing that I would say that they get a little bit annoying with is traveling.
Oh,
Running around. There's a lot of running around that
okay.
that will bother you.
You're not selling me on it.
That's that's like the only downfall, and there are solutions to it. They have fast traveling. They have like riding a cart to other particular areas. They have ways of traversing faster. It's just not as convenient all the time to be able to do that, and you don't
Sure.
always have the option to do it. So I don't know, maybe it's the best way to express it is they do it tastefully. meaning they
Okay.
want you to run around their beautiful world because they spend a lot of time on it, and there is value running around the world.
All
But
right.
the moments that you do need to travel, like just quickly, okay, I need to run back to this town and I need to do this thing really quick. You do have the ability to get there. It's just not like open menu travel there, I'm there.
Got it.
It's more realistic. Hey, you're gonna need to go to the town, go talk to the person that has the horse and carriage, and then go ride the horse and carriage there. On your way, you're probably gonna get jumped by a bunch of enemies. So you're gonna have to wake up from your trip and kill some bastards and then get back on your cart and finish your travel. And then you'll be there.
Huh.
So it
That's
they've
cool
got
for immersion.
they've got yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the traveling makes sense, like for the world in kind of like an immersive way.
Sure.
Which again makes it inconvenient in some ways, but I think also makes you have to view the beautiful world, which they did.
They spend a
really
lot of
good job.
time on the art. I get it.
The
you know.
game. If you want me to sell you on it, the game is beautiful. The combat is fantastic. The main story was like one of those you really didn't know what was happening, and it slowly, like, you're supposed to be this really main important character, and then they slowly start revealing what's actually happening in the world, and it starts to like blow your mind.
Okay.
So the story carries, and that's why I say it's one of those where it has all of that open world, but dude, you really want to figure out what the hell is happening in the game. And
Okay.
so it pulls you in and it keeps driving you down that main story because it's a very strong main story.
That's good to hear. I mean, that's like the cornerstone of most modern video games is you got to have a strong story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, maybe I'll check it out. I'll put it on my wish list. I can do
Yeah.
that.
Wait for it to go on sale for sure.
Yeah, I'm not buying it for no $40.
No, don't do that. Do not do
Yeah.
that.
Well, I think on that note, unless you got, you know what we didn't get into, and we'll talk about this next time. It is the going away of discs. Did we talk about that
GGs.
last time?
We talked about it last week. Yeah, we did.
Okay, then okay. I've just been seeing more and more discourse, at least on Twitter. So maybe that's just why it's on my mind. I still am not sure how to feel about it entirely. I'm still going back and forth.
It's definitely a change.
Well, if we need to get into it, we will next time. But
Yep.
for now, let's